and welcome to another video. I hope you've all been doing well. I've been doing nicely. I've been looking at, since I said about last week, I've been looking at different ARGs that have been going on, and yeah, I've discovered some interesting stuff. Yeah, I've managed to find a couple that are ongoing. Well, 3 actually. And I thought that I would share my findings just because, yeah, I'm really into this ARG thing. So let's go for it. So the first one I found is a tie-in to a video game called Giggleland. And this one's been covered quite a lot by all of the ARG channels, but it's worth mentioning because I think that it's looking really cool. So as far as I can see, it's about a theme park that is sort of, well, not haunted, but is overshadowed by the past. I don't want to spoil it in case anyone wants to go and do it for themselves, but it was a very cool little ARG. And I look forward to seeing what comes out around it. I don't know whether there's going to be more elements released in the build up to the release of the game, but it's looking really good. Yeah, I highly recommend that. The next one that I have found is actually an old one, but a new one at the same time. I Am Sophie actually has quite a big name for itself. It's been going for several years, but there's been a huge gap between the last upload of content and the last thing that we were told was that it was actually no longer going to be, like, continued. So the fact that recently it started to upload with new content is extremely exciting. It's, well, to try and summarise it yeah, I don't even think I could try. It's a very, very cryptic plot line, but it's fascinating, and I am really excited to see what comes out of it. It's mainly a YouTube series, but it has other accompanying social media, and it's a very cryptic story. So it's a much more story-based ARG rather than a puzzle one. Lastly, this is a very little known one, and I'm surprised that I've even caught it. I couldn't tell you a summary of it so far because it is that cryptic, but it's called It's Getting Late, and it's a YouTube series, and it seems to be lots of fragments of different, say, recordings, phone calls, and I'm not sure what it's building towards yet, but I'm really interested to see. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, that was most of my findings. I guess there was one other, but I'm a bit confused by it, to be honest. And I kind of made this video because I kind of wanted to see if there was anyone else who, actually the camera's slightly tilted. There we go. Yeah, ADHD. Yeah, I kind of wanted to see whether there was anyone else who'd come across it because, frankly, I'm baffled by the whole situation. Yeah, so after I'd done my research on ARGs, like, just because I was trying to look, I was going through Reddits and stuff, like, trying to look for, like, anything that was kind of new, upcoming, something that I could get involved in as it was going on. I got a Google ad, right? And this ad was for, well, I clicked it and it was a really simple web page. It was really strange. Like, it was a simple web page and it was titled Into Madness. and it was an ARG that promised to be the most immersive ARG possible, and apparently it was tailored to each participant, which I thought was a bit unusual, but yeah. I had a look at the web page because it was literally just a tiny bit of text. The only other thing it said on there was that it was about misinformation and deception. So, yeah, who knows? But I tried doing the ARG thing of looking to see if there was any hidden messages. I looked at the source code. There was nothing there. I had a look at the URL, because the URL was just a mix of random letters and numbers. It was really odd. Nothing in there that was readable by humans. And I tried putting that through various decoders, but that didn't show anything up. So yeah, I was kind of baffled, but I was intrigued, and there was a big play now button, and I decided, you know what, let's go for this. I've no idea how it's gonna work. How can an ARG be that immersive? I don't know. But yeah, I pressed the play now button, and it was really odd because it immediately went to a 404, to a broken page. And so I then was well, I'll just go back. And I went back, and that also went to a 404. I was really, I wish I'd screenshotted it now, but basically I couldn't get the page back. I tried for a couple of minutes refreshing, but then my computer crashed, and yeah, it's really weird because as soon as I got the page, as soon as I got my computer to reboot, there was no sign of the page. It hadn't saved in my browser, which was so odd. This feels like a living creepypasta. This is just ridiculous. So I didn't take a screenshot of the page. I've got no way to give you any evidence it actually existed, which feels so crazy. Yeah, but I just wondered if there was anyone else who'd come across this, because surely there's more than the ad was shown to more than one person, right? But hey, I guess I said that I was gonna play, so maybe I'll find out some more later. I don't know. It's probably nothing, but yeah, I thought I would share because it was a really odd situation, and yeah, maybe there'll be other people who've experienced it, but if not, well, I'll wrap up this video now, and I shall check in with you again next week, as always, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please drop me a like, a subscribe, or I was going to say a follow, but I mean a comment. That's the 3, isn't it? And yeah, I'll see you next week.